Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to Themeathon. We have Eris here who's going to showcase Mirror's Edge, so introduce yourself and start whenever you want.
Hello, fellas. I'm Eris. It's like 9:40 a.m., which for the Mirror's Edge community is 4 a.m. kind of time. We're not a morning community. With me, I have the boys, which were supposed to be more, but someone is still sleeping. So we have Phoenix, Maves, and Vahest, and I'll let them introduce themselves. Now, actually, please do it.
Hi, I'm Vahist. My PB is 49 minutes.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Myths. I run this game.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Phoenix. I also play this game sometimes.
Yeah, we'll tell you about these idiots in a bit, because we kind of don't talk about the game anymore when we run it, so it's... Anyway, category is 100%, which means that I have to collect all the runner bags. As you can see here, it says bags found 0 to 3 for all the chapters, and I have to just play for story mode and collect them all. Technically, if I miss one, run is invalid. Practically, it's a marathon. So we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yay.
Luck.
Yay. I'm sure we will pick up our own energy in a bit. I have not warmed up at all, nor practiced 100%, so this will be
Oh,
good.
perfect.
You'll be fine.
Just do the round of like copy pastas and then we can start talking shit.
Okay, so for the two people who've never seen a Mirror's Edge run before, there's like a few main things we're doing all the time that make us faster. Sick, Eris just hit a very difficult chain. The first thing is whenever Eris turns 90 degrees from side to side, they're sidestepping, and that gets them to full running speed immediately. The second thing is you can double jump in this game, because after kicking off of a wall, the game puts you in the grounded state for 1 frame, and Eris uses scroll or a equivalent macro to jump off of that immediately. And then we also have wall boost, which I'm sure one of the other commentators can explain.
Well, you jump into a wall, you basically rub your face into the wall, and you gain speed out of the wall. Magic is real.
Yeah.
And we
that's-
also got our first bag just now.
Yeah,
You guys
there's
have a bunch of delay. Okay.
I mean, well, I said that like
Yeah, I said
as
I
you
had
were
delay.
going into the next room.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, it's probably like 5 seconds of delay.
Yeah, it's all good. So yeah, this game, like, we sound very bored, we're just tired, but this game is very special. Like, it was a banger when it came out, it still is a banger, and it's honestly, like, in our opinion, in the opinion of the, you know, some of the best Mirror's Edge speedrunners, it's the... I say that like I'm included in that. It's one of the best movement games ever. And it's funny because I have this one-way Twitter beef with someone that I won't mention that has no idea I have quote-unquote Twitter beef with him. And whenever they tweet, oh, this game is the best FPS movement game, I always like quote retweet, I'm still alive and shit, because it's, you know, the theme song from this game. And I don't think he sees my tweets, but... You know, we have this like silent beef with this other movement community, and it's funny because a lot of them play our game, and you know, not a lot of us play theirs. So I think we're winning. But
That's a fair amount.
yeah,
Who
you
run
know
the
who
other
I'm
games
talking
well.
about, right?
Oh, of course I know, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
If anyone has seen your Twitter for half a second, they know exactly who we're talking about.
Anyway,
I
yeah.
might not be on Twitter enough.
Well, you play that game, so
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you meant that or
yeah, of course.
Oh,
the other one.
We're in chapter 1 now. I'm doing wonderfully.
you're doing just fine, don't worry.
Yeah.
You get
Use glitching, I
Yeah.
guess, and then
Oh,
after that we can actually
true.
start talking shit.
already explained that.
Yeah, so here you see how there's no animation when there's interact with this elevator. What you can do in this game is if you have interact bound to scroll, you can skip animations by doing another animation on top of them, and they won't play at all. And you can do that with jumping, with punching, with sliding, with pretty much anything you want, and it's very useful. It's like half a second or so time save per button or per interact, and some animations it saves more time. There's a chapter later on called the boat, which in glitchless is also kind of valve turning simulator, because there's a lot of doors with long valve animations you have to open, but you can also skip those. So it can save quite a lot of time, especially in inbounds. In 100% it's a bit less, although there's also some doors that we have to open, so good time save.
Yeah. Also a side effect of use glitching is that the sound file, or yeah, the sound file. Actually no, it's not the sound file, it's the sound event, proper sound design wording. I wouldn't know. Is for every like input that you give the interaction. And most of the times it doesn't matter, but some of the times you get really loud sounds, and we will not. It's a tradition to not warn the chat when it happens. So like, I'm sorry. But
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
your bag.
I'm playing 100%. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this is, well, it's one of the less common bags to forget, I guess, because when you do runs of this, then chapter 1 you're like usually still paying enough attention that you remember them.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Yeah. Go on. Yeah.
But there's a few bags later on that are very easy to forget, even when you're like actively doing runs of this category. Because like if you just autopilot for like a little bit in the section where the bag is, it's very easy to just go past it and forget about it. Like, there's one in 8A that is very commonly forgotten.
Sorry to interrupt, do I do pet skip?
I mean, yeah, go for it.
I don't have the timer. Ah, well, I'll just wait. Yeah, it's common to
just a
forget
bit after the wall loads in.
Is it really called a pet skip?
Yeah, you skip the pedestrians.
The Australians call it pedal
Oh,
skip.
with the D.
So like,
Yeah.
Oh, so it was like
Yeah.
pet because the charity is based around pets. So I was like, oh, why are we skipping pets?
no,
No.
fucked up. No, well. Yeah, that skip
I guess
is
don't
like...
have to explain it then.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you're navigating like a kill like a kill trigger and like other stuff around you, and all you have to like understand where you are is buildings around you. You cannot see the kill volumes.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot
So-
of invisible walls as well, which you can really get blocked by, and they can just sort of kill your speed in that area. So it's quite an annoying trick to get used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it saves only like at max 8 seconds if you're slow through this area, which Eris obviously isn't.
I thought you were gonna flame me. That's usually what you do.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, I'm sure we will when we play the chapter 4 inbound sections. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
wait,
what is
what?
the PC?
Oh yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing that?
Well, I mean, we are, aren't we? Like... Oh no! Oh wait, no, I don't have to. We have skips. Ah, shit! I could. I don't know what my estimate is with like.
What is your estimate? That's a good
55.
question.
It's 55.
55. Oh, that's wow.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
big.
a lot of time.
I know, it's pretty big. I've been told that before. Okay, so one crucial mistake that this marathon makes is putting "we allow moderate amounts of swearing" on their Oengus page, which is fine, I'm sure, for most runners. But like, we generally try to push it even at like bigger events that don't allow any swearing. So that's kind of my cue to be unhinged. No, it's not. I'm just kidding. But you know.
Yeah, it always seems to happen wherever Eris goes.
It's crazy. Anyway, should I do new canals even though it's slower? We should.
You can give it a shot. Just don't go for it 7 times.
No.
Yeah.
No one would ever do that.
No,
No one would ever do that in marathon.
against one of the best players ever. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, where am I
Oh,
going?
it's Walrus, yeah.
Yeah, so
Creating
like
Rabbit.
last year, some idiots found that there's a chain here that's actually viable for runs that you can use to get to a checkpoint that we were still skipping to previously, but you can get there a bit faster because this is closer to the start of the level. But the way you do this is...
Okay, well, I'm not doing anything.
Oh no. Oh
Yeah.
no, okay.
The way you do this is really annoying. Basically what you have to do is you have to do 2 very, very good wall boosts back to back and then hit a kick glitch at a pretty precise angle or a pretty precise timing while you're just looking at a black wall, and then you have to hit another kick glitch, and if you have the right speed you will hit the trigger. But yeah, that was pretty close actually. I think the speed looked good, but the angle wasn't quite right. There is the alternative, which is the old strat, which is, in my opinion, much more fun to do and much more fun to play with because it's way more consistent, and that is canals, which Eris is on their way to now, which has been around for ages, I think since 2014, 15, I want to say. It was when Rec initially made a segmented run. It was the second segmented run.
So much easier than the other one, holy shit.
Yeah.
I've done this in
And then
months.
there's canals. That's still quite difficult, but Eris and other runners who've been running since before the new version are probably consistent enough at that. Yeah, the strat is still very, very nice.
Yeah, also it's like a glitch chain, which means that you can like do something about it while in the chain, while the other one is basically like a quick time event. And if you fail it, and there's nothing you can really do like while doing it to save it. Which, in my opinion, makes it... I mean, it's cool and it's tech and everything, but it makes it less fun. But yeah, should I
Eris, why'd you die there?
Because of this shit that, you know, they also found.
Yeah, there's actually, a funny thing about this. So we were having a tournament, and like at some point in the like moderator chat in the Discord, Rank, the guy who like found this basically, or the tech that makes that work, was like, there seems to be a glitch with Speedometer, the trainer we use, where like some weird things happen with wall run heights and all that. And then a few days later, he goes and sends like a Men in Black meme, you saw nothing. And then yet another few days later, when he's in a race in the tournament, he messages me beforehand, I might do some new strats, don't freak out and ban me or something. And then he showed off the new version of Takanoli and of Canals and that strat, which we call Flingboard, I think most of us. Basically, and I'm just gonna do another one here in a sec, so it's kind of good time to explain this. Basically, whenever you jump, the game stores your last jumping Z coordinate, which for some reason is the vertical coordinate in this game. Don't ask why. And that is used in the height calculation for wall runs, which means if we die at the right time, oh damn. If we die in the right position and then don't jump to not change our last jump Z coordinate, we can use that to manipulate wall runs into giving us way more height than they should. Don't forget the back.
Eris, the back.
No! Fuck! The door closed! Okay, wait. I can reload, right? Yeah, I can reload.
Yeah.
Wait, can I?
Yeah,
Do I have the hard checkpoint?
Yeah, you should. From,
It's at the bottom, but yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. Yeah, there's the checkpoint that you get on like this lift elevator thing that I just skipped. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have had trainer open and just fly to the back.
Just fly through the door.
Yeah. But yeah, we kinda had this tech in the run already, this like flinging tech. We just didn't exactly know how it worked. We thought it was momentum storage. Like, oh yeah, she has momentum, she's just keeping it upwards, and it was like the most bullshit explanation ever, I think. And then we figured out that since the storm drains are below the, like, 0 coordinate vertically, because they're underground, right? Yeah, what Phoenix said, dying puts your... Huh? Okay. Dying puts your, like, last jump position to 0, and then you can just fling up. So it only really works in the storm drains. Where is
there's
the
a couple
fucking
other
bag again?
places where it works on like behind
back.
you. It started with delay, but like it's where
Yeah,
the
I remember.
orange container is.
Yeah. You got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
there's
know.
like there's a few places where we use it. There's one in Inmount / Glitchless that uses it. And there's technically a way to do it in Atrium as well, which someone in the community has been trying very hard to figure out a way to make faster than the current route.
Shout out to them.
20%.
So that's secret.
Shout
yeah.
out Seeker.
Shout out Seeker.
We'll see if that happens at some point. It's pretty close at the moment. But yeah, Eris is gonna... I wonder what chase route they're gonna go for here, because it's...
Are we going for chain? Oh yeah, we are.
let's see.
I can save this, never mind.
Oh,
I'm gonna fix him.
okay, so... yeah, there's a kicklet chain there called Chase Chain. There's a few different variations for it. I just went for the less consistent one.
What am I doing?
And,
I'm doing a 2018 route here. Yeah, I'm gone. Sorry.
And people didn't even do this in 2018, man. You're doing
It's like
time trial.
2008 route.
Yeah, I'm doing the time trial route here. The developer route. What? Okay, I'm going over estimates, just shoutouts to the scheduling team.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
This isn't even 100% specific, I'm just bad. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Oh my
there's just
God.
a chain there, which is pretty difficult, which someone at some point thought was a good idea to start doing. Thanks, Vo.
Oh, it was Vo? I thought it was
now-
you.
Vo did that like Vo did Chase Chain before I started playing the game.
Oh, yeah, okay. Vo walked so you could run, kind of thing.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's yeah,
I'm
there's a
not
lot of
forgetting
dumb
the
chains in
I
this
can do
game.
that,
Which a scary amount of them are now in the any percent route. Less of them are in 100%, although still some. Luckily, a few of them aren't doable in, or aren't like possible to do in 100%, just because you miss bags. So we will luckily never have to deal with both chain in 100%, which is nice. But yeah, chase chain is still a thing. It's hard, but it's consistent enough for runs because it's a chain and it's not some dumb wall boost thing like Takanoli is.
But it's
I
harder.
love this attempt.
I don't think it is. I just don't practice chase chain. Yeah, we should probably like explain who we are in this community. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. No, I'm just kidding. So Phoenix here, the very Zerman guy that has been talking, saying most of the actual serious stuff, is the world record holder for all 5 categories in the game, which has never happened before, and he has been for a while. Where's the bag here? Oh yeah, going bands. Oh yeah, there's like backtracking and shit. Anyway, yeah, so Phoenix is that guy, and then Mifsir is an up-and-coming... Well, he's an up-and-coming, he's like actually super old, technically, but... he's about to break into the top 5. He has a 27 flat, which is like... We kind of really care about minute milestones. So, world record is 25... What is it?
30.
Official world record is...
officially is 36.
Yeah, unofficially it's 33 because you got it in a race with multiplayer mod, which isn't allowed. And that's world record, and that's Phoenix. And then there's no other 25. There's a bunch of 26s, like 4 or 5?
Probably 6 at this point, right?
6 26s? And then there's 27s.
Yeah, there's Vo, Silver, Heki, Cologne.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the rest are 27s in the sense that... Wait, no. I'm reloading here. I know what I'm doing. In the sense that like
anymore at that point.
whatever.
But yeah.
The top 12 up until that point is 27s, that includes me. And then there's a bunch of 28s, and then there's a lot of 29s, so the big milestone for a long time was sub
13,
30.
by the way.
What?
13, by the way.
Okay. Who's the... Wait, me? I'm 11. Who's behind me?
You're 12.
I'm 12. What?
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, okay, it's Jack at 13th, 2757, then
Yeah.
you 12, 2753, then Rek, Fat, Barat, Myths, and then it's 26.
We
Someone-
love talking about our leaderboards.
Someone bopped me, but I... Oh, I
I have
forgot.
did.
Oh yeah, I have did, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, wasn't that quite a while ago though?
No, about a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I haven't been...
Oh, it was
much.
like 3
Yeah.
PVs until...
Yeah.
Oh, right. I thought they had a 27 for now.
Oh my
Anyway.
god, this run is so bad. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
We're just showing all of it. So,
Ah.
basically, this is a skip that we usually do in any percent called 3A3C. It's also usually done in 100%, but in 100%, it saves a lot less time because you have to go in-mounts and get the bag first and then go through all of 3A again. So, I'm pretty sure it only saves like... I'm not sure if it was under 10 or under 5 seconds even. I have a feeling it's under 5 because, yeah, you have to do the entire thing again. It's just not very fast. Usually in any percent it saves like 40 seconds, so it's like one of the big skips that people learn like once they are half decent at the game. But it's still hard, so didn't quite get it here. Basically what we're doing is we're doing a kick ledge wall boost into a kick ledge into a wall boost, which is just a way to get a lot of speed and land in one checkpoint. And yeah, it skips an entire checkpoint in the middle, 3B, obviously, which is pretty nice. But yeah.
Yeah. One sec. Let me do this and then I'll say some stupid stuff.
Oh yeah, and this climb is also quite difficult. It's like usually it's sort of takes a while to figure out, but then it's fine thing.
Yeah, it's like this game can be summarized a lot to like it's hell to figure out and learn, and then once you do, you're never going to forget, kind of thing.
I guess
There's
another
like
thing to
very
highlight.
few exceptions to that.
Yeah, we have a few exceptions to that. Shoutouts, my boy, fell from the ends. Oh, sorry, the ends. Yeah.
I guess another thing to highlight about this game is the checkpoint system is very, very brutal for speedruns. So if you die, you're just going to get sent way back to, as we've seen, I guess, well earlier in the level.
Yeah. It's not so brutal casually. If I
No,
if
mainly
I
for
don't stop
speedruns.
right-clicking, I'm going to just quit.
Yeah, one of the, or like, with like learning strats in this game, one of the things that at least I've noticed is, for quite a lot of strats, there's usually like one key thing to the strat that will make it work.
Yeah.
So once you have that, it's kind of fine, but figuring that out can be quite difficult because for one, the main tutorial series for this game is at this point 9 years old, which isn't really a bad thing. Wars' tutorials are amazing and still mostly fine for beginners, but if that specifically doesn't solve like why you're not getting how a strat works, it can be hard to figure it out. So a lot of learning strats in this game is just messing around with strats with friends and then figuring it out that way. Yeah, it's something that makes learning strats in this game very fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could ask about Hist how learning is, because you know he's here.
Yeah, it's it can get a little rough, but luckily the community is nice. So whenever I struggle with something for like hours on end, someone usually offers to do like a tutorial regarding a very simple strat. So I think the community makes it a lot better than it would be without it.
We're just going inbounds, fellas. Going for. Also, I did a speedy kick glitch. It's like a frame perfect kick glitch. Yeah, imagine there's a bus that departs the wall every frame. And if you get on that bus, but like only one frame, right? Oh yeah, let's go inbounds, whatever.
Please explain more strats like I'm 5.
Do you know how to get the bag inbounds?
Yes, yeah, I do. I just need to remember.
Okay, because I'm not sure I do.
Do you not know where it is?
I think I do.
I'll show you.
Actually, maybe that was a bag. I don't know. I actually don't.
Yeah, so the story with me doing chapter 4 in bounds instead of out of bounds. So in any percent, chapter 4 out of bounds skips like, I don't know, maybe... I don't want to say half, but like, most of the actual gameplay parts, you just do the auto-scrollers.
It's a lot of the level.
It's a lot of the level. Like, all of this is skipped. And it's a really easy skip, like all things considered. It's like one of the first that you'll do as a beginner, probably. If you can climb the fence, that is. Seems to be like, seems to kill everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm sure we have a beginner here to testify. Sorry, cinematic cutscene.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Everyone's
So, yeah,
favorite.
no one would ever fail this upcoming QuickTime event.
Yeah, no.
Another frame perfect bus coming.
Yeah.
Yes. Imagine
Yeah,
there's
so
a
imagine
bus
there's a
with
bus that departs the pole in his hand every...
Imagine there's a bus and he's running towards you with a giant pole.
Oh,
Yeah, imagine he's a bus. Yeah. I mean, he kind of built like one, to be honest. Anyway,
We kicked him in the nuts and we're on our way.
kick him in the bus, yeah, for sure.
the bus.
Anyway. That's the thing I meant with just glitching in audio, by the way.
Oh yeah,
It's
There's
a
it
beautiful.
gets worse than this.
Yeah, it gets so much
Yeah,
worse.
yeah. In later chapters, you'll really get to hear the beauties of I use glitch spamming.
He's in the elevator shaft. Get the damn doors open.
Oh, that's where this bag is.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wasn't entirely wrong in that. Actually, I don't know. Like there was like what I'm thinking about here is there was someone in the community, shout out Seki, who made a mod that moved all the bags around to other places, and a lot of them were really hard to find, and I was not sure if I was remembering a bag location from that mod or from the actual game. Because that bag, usually what you do is you don't do this chapter in mounts because, well, slow. What you do is you stay in the first checkpoint and you go out of bounds and you jump into that bag from that checkpoint, because for some reason bags in this game are always loaded regardless of whether the checkpoint that they're in is actually loaded. So you could just get all the bags right from the start of the level if you had a way to get to all of them out of bounds. I'm not sure if our rules for 100% say finish the game or if it's just collect all bags.
It's finished the game.
Actually, it does. Yeah, it's finished the game. Yeah,
Yeah.
otherwise we wouldn't be finishing the game.
No, we would be ending slightly earlier than that. Yeah, you need to play through
Yeah.
the levels, like.
Yeah,
But yeah,
we're,
like tech-wise, it's the same rules as any percent. So yeah.
coming up on the last bag of this chapter here, and then yeah, we have that's an interesting way of climbing that. I need to compare that.
Yeah, I studied that a lot and practiced that climb every day.
Because I just like climb the thing on the left and do a Q-turn cancel.
I am doing some synchronized swimming routines here. Please do not worry about it. Artistic like what's it called? Yeah, like Olympics gymnastics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Water aerobic.
So elegant.
Not in water.
Yeah.
Did you even honk at me? I just spider sensed the train. I didn't hear it.
I can't tell you that. I have the RTMP muted.
Oh,
Yep,
Yeah,
same.
I have it muted. Otherwise, we hear ourselves.
Yeah.
Maybe chat knows.
What can we say? Yeah, I mean, we're kind of skipping out on like the fine tech, but like, imagine.
game-
If we're gonna explain that, then we're gonna be here for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, you would basically need to have a constant stream of like tech explanation, and also like put yourself in our shoes. Our game is so good; it gets in every marathon. So like, and it's always the same, like 8 people doing commentary or running, ish. So it's like, imagining us having to explain that every time. It's such a curse, you know. So bad. We're, you know, too popular
like you
for our
need to-
game.
You need to like study a bachelor's of this game if you want to really understand it all.
A real PhD, yeah.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to
I-
his
I-
PhD.
That's the doctor for his.
Yeah.
Real, by the way.
I don't have a PhD in mirror set, yeah.
No, you have a PhD in something way
Yeah.
hard.
I wouldn't see that.
We can talk about your PhD. We have the auto-score. Unless there's donations, by the way. Like, this is a good time. If I don't die from the fucking... Yeah, okay.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like the movement in this game is genuinely like very interesting when you look at like the more fine details. It's just that it would take like a long time to explain properly, and it's hard to freehand that well or freestyle that well. But it would be pretty cool to see like Zweek style explanations of some tech in this game, I think. Shout out Zweek, makes massively overproduced videos about Titanfall 2.
I guess the main thing to know is that this game is very deterministic, so things that you go into certain strats with will sort of determine how you'll come out of them. So like your speed or maybe your angle into certain things will pretty much determine if you will succeed or not.
Yeah. So whenever you see, like, if you watch a Mirror's Edge stream and you hear someone blaming the game for them being slow, then you know they just have a skill issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all do that. We all do that unequivocally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess here Eris is going for a elevator bounce.
She bounced
This
on my
game
elevator
works
till I
in
skip. Oh my god. Yes, let's go. Yeah.
With the delay on the game feed, that was just so random.
How do I get to the bag?
Okay,
from
so you
here?
can go past the box and you can do
Yeah.
a sliding
Oh,
wall
no.
climb, but you can also do that
Oh, yeah,
and
sure.
die.
Yeah, almost. Okay, now. Wait, no, I don't have a check. I'm not doing that thing. Fuck that. Just...
That chain is really easy.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, so there's a chain here that you can do where you do a speedy kickledge again, which we did before, but in this case it's actually easy because the ledge is really big. So you get a speedy kickledge off of that, and then you kickledge on some walls, and then you wall boost on the wall to Eris's right, where the zipline was, and then you land down there, and it's slightly faster. I don't actually know how much faster, but it's swag, so yeah.
We
That's
kind of have a
all-
thing in this
all you-
community with like, oh, how fast is this? And then someone, no one specific, you know yourself, will throw in like a completely fucking outrageous number of seconds. And then someone with a bit more sense, AK, will be like, yeah, but you should time it yourself. And then turns out it actually saves like way less than the claimed amount, you know. But it happens all the time. It's like, how much did this save? And it's like, well, it won't save the same amount for you that it will save for me, so just time it. Like, time the two alternatives. And then you'll find out. But, like, a lot of people don't do that, so... Yeah. That sounds way more
Yeah,
like
and
toxic than it is. I feel like I'm forgetting a bag here. No, I'm not. It's there.
No,
It is.
no. Yeah, there's like also kind of a thing that started happening when like, cause with how any percent or like how the like route got a bit more optimized over like the last couple of years. Basically, what happened was this Australian guy Vo had record for a long time, and no one was like anywhere close to beating him, and like a few people playing at the same time started implementing like small optimizations here and there, and that like kind of continued until early last year. And a lot of those optimizations were like super tiny things to just like get every last little bit of time save to get to like the point where beating Vo's time was possible. And now a lot of people like go for strats like that or ask about strats like that that save like, I don't know, half a second barely, while we have a bunch of new strats that save way more, which is kind of a like funny trap. Yeah, it has made this game a lot faster, which is cool.
Something you've just seen there is a beamer. We should probably explain that.
Yeah.
Basically, Eris wall climbs, does a quick turn when the collision on the wall changes, and then can get a bunch of speed backwards, and then jump out of that, and then basically skip most of them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
We know
Sorry
how
about
that works pretty deep. We know how that works pretty deeply, but like essentially I think we're abusing like her moving code. So like instead of getting stuck, she would just like move over that bump. But when she's doing that, she has like very high speed. Does that make sense? Like imagine you're
The game
climbing
gives
up
her a
steps,
lot of speed to
but-
like get her to climb over the ledge smoothly.
Yeah, imagine you're like boarding a bus and you're climbing the stairs of the bus, right? And every time you take a step up, your vertical speed is insane, but you know, you're still grounded, so you're not taking off. Imagine you jump at the same frame that you take a step on the bus, you will fly upwards, and then, you know, break your neck on the roof of the bus, but yeah.
Don't you just hate when you try to board a bus and then suddenly you fly out of the bus at the speed of light?
Yeah, because you do a frame perfect jump, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the most confusing beam explanation I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's like a frame perfect thing, and I need to hit Q when the... fuck, I knew I was gonna do that.
On the right frame.
Yeah. When the collision's sticking out, when I hit that. I'm doing it again! What do you do? What's the route here? Just like walk...
You just slide off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the hardest part about 100% is to remember to do the 100% route. I think, and actually sort of similar for every other category, which isn't any percent in this game, at least for me.
Yeah, if you're not any percent peeled, then it's easy, but if you are any percent peeled like everyone, then yeah.
You'll just constantly be reminding yourself, okay, remember to, I don't know, grab this thing, or if you're doing glitch, just don't glitch here, or if you're doing inbounds, like, go inbounds.
Yeah.
Now for something truly special, I need to remember how to do this. So there's a skip here called factory skip, and then there's 100% factory skip, which is different, but it looks kind of sick. But it's the
There's
same.
also two versions of it, and one of them is really hard.
I wonder which one I'm doing. It's gonna take a while. So if you have some community trivia to chat, we can do that. Vahist, if you have any community trivia.
I barely know the community. Yeah, so I've only ever seen one run of this category, which is why I'm extremely underqualified to be on commentary for this run. And to make it more difficult, the one run that I've seen was also Eris, but it was in Italian.
Oh yeah,
So,
shout out to the Italian community.
So yeah,
Is this the same run where Eris missed the bag in chapter 2 and then just said, oh yeah, it's now like not 100%, but who cares?
Yeah, I did, what, 90... What is it? What's 29 out of 30?
I can't count, it's too early in the morning.
Okay.
But
Yeah, no, go ahead.
yeah, you get the idea.
96%.
96.
Thank you. Of course.
Oh,
Yeah,
stupid
shoutouts to
3.3%
the-
ovation. Anyway.
Shoutouts to the Italian community. They... Well, I only really know Guidano properly from there. But, you know, they all seem pretty cool. I have never attended their marathon, but I've ran at it online. And, you know, it's really cool, but it's all in Italian, so if you gotta watch, you gotta understand that, I guess. And they were so kind to me the first time, because they were like, I was like, oh, my Italian is like rusty, because I speak English most of the time, especially for like speed games, right? And they were like, oh, you can do it in English if you want, and then I didn't, but you know, they were super nice, and they took Mirror's Edge 100%. And then the next time I submitted Mirror's Edge 100%, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'll also give you like Call of Duty and a bunch of shit, and they were like, yeah, just do Mirror's Edge again. And they're so obsessed with Mirror's Edge any percent apparently, that like, the run is 100%, but the title and thumbnail on YouTube just say any percent anyway. So it's like, yeah.
What is your time on 100%?
39 something in game.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not very good. I feel like I missed the bag.
Oh no,
Where's
you're
the-
fine.
Did not.
You got all 3. Yeah.
I got all
you're good.
3? 1, 2,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I did.
All 3 are highlighted yellow for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have speedometer on screen.
Yeah.
I have it on the screen for you, but not for me. Also, it's not speedometer, it's runner bag. There you go.
Yeah. That's our little community-made tool for visualizing how many bags we have collected in each level. It's surprisingly useful for runs, considering how much we forget the route in runs.
Yeah, the main thing is it lets you reset bags while in the game instead of having to like delete your save file.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it can also help checking whether or not you forgot something.
Oh, coming up to my favorite level.
Oh yeah,
So-
Yeah.
this idiot has the inbounds world record in the IL for chapter 7 coming up. Just kidding,
So-
it's a sick achievement, but yeah, go on, talk.
The boat is everyone's favorite chapter because normally we skip it, but we're gonna ride it for you, and we're gonna show off the interior of the boat.
What the hell is
I don't know
that?
why I said it
Don't
like that,
forget the bag.
Fuck.
And Eris took the bag, so
Could I?
Ah!
yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, I will. I was like, I was
Imagine
so proud
submitting
of that.
100% and then just not doing it.
Well, I submitted any percent too, actually, so
Oh.
technically it's the organizer's fault. Blame anyone but me. Yeah.
Clearly. But I guess now that we've got the bag, we can ride the truck into the boat again. We're sort of waiting around. Should I explain the cutscene skip?
Yup.
I mean, like the dialogue skip.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So, at some point, you're gonna hear a certain voice line, and Eris is gonna press a reaction time, which is the slow-mo in this game, and that's gonna skip a whole load of waiting around in this truck, and basically just skips a whole section of dialogue, which means Eris can get out of the truck a lot faster and gets us on its way.
Okay, what's the route here again?
The PA season.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go right.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no.
I don't know why I'm telling you the route is if I run this category. I'm honestly not the most
Yeah,
familiar
I
with
mean-
it.
Yeah, so there is actually, or there was a skip in this chapter that people used to do, and I mean, like there's still like a few runs do. I think there's still just as many runs doing it with that skip as with the new one. But basically, what you used to do here is you used to do the skip that you do in any percent, and then you did like some crazy out of bounds movement to get into the boat. And then you got all of the bags, and then when you get the last bag, you just quit out, and then you spawn in the last checkpoint. But the thing with that is, if you ever die between getting the out of bounds checkpoint and getting the last bag, your run is invalid because you can't get the last bag legally anymore. So that kind of sucked about it. But luckily, Silver found, or I don't know if he found it, but Silver started doing
Good.
an out of bounds skip here that we'll get to whenever Eris figures out this climb. I don't know if they're going for it actually.
Oh my god, boat is so bad. Okay, just for context, any percent skips the whole level. Like, from first to last checkpoint, the split is like 50 seconds. It's like one very easy kick-click chain, or one very hard kick-click chain, depending on how brain damaged you are. And when you... Yeah. No, I seen like there's two alternatives. That's not what I mean. I didn't mean it that way. Anyway.
Are you going for the skip?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so there's a skip here, which is easier than Eris makes it sound. Basically, what you can do, or when you go inbounds, instead of doing the thing I just explained, the idea is usually that on the right side here, you can do various ways of kick glitching to get out of bounds, and then when you're out of bounds, you can do another kick glitch, or well, you can do a double kick glitch that will land you on a roof in the first part of the level, and then you can just kind of slide into the last checkpoint, and it's quite a bit faster than what people used to do. But the two runs that actually use that are still not that much faster than those runs, only by like. Actually, I guess they are almost 2 minutes faster, so I guess it's a little bit better. But yeah, that skip is quite a lot faster. But yeah, we're just chasing an unnamed masked person who has been fighting us through the boat.
Yeah.
Don't spoil who it is. I'm still going to catch him.
What we didn't watch any of the cutscenes, so like, even if I revealed it, it would make no sense. But
Just imagine a bus.
yeah, it's the bus driver.
Yeah, that's the driver.
Turn a hand when you die. Imaginary places. Fucking yeah, it's the bus driver anyway. I'm doing it sideways. Oh, out Ivy. Through middle. No, wait, what is it?
I don't know.
Hello? You know what I'm talking about, right?
About Mirror's Edge.
No, I'm talking about the CSS V-hop thing. Bus driver? Hello?
Yeah, I don't know.
You get
I
it,
know
right?
the song, but I know
You're
the song.
swimming
don't
alone.
worry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You don't know the video? Admin, he's doing it sideways?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So the voice chat clip from the guy is like, it's through Ivy, out middle, through our connector, like a goddamn speed demon. You don't know the clip? Like, what the fuck? Are you guys okay? You don't know the clip?
I'm being serious. Yeah, I'm not
What?
seeing that. I'm probably too young.
It's been a while.
You're older
since I've
than
seen
me!
that one.
Don't forget
Oh
that.
wait,
Yeah.
I'm also too young for that. Yeah.
Phoenix, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I mean, I know the meme, but I think maybe I've seen the clip at some point because it does sound familiar.
Yeah.
I know the song.
Yeah, every speedrunner needs to know that, even the marathon is telling you. Yeah, okay, so it's this guy that would be hopping in CSS pugs, and he was accused of scripting, obviously. And then one of his montages
course,
has, you know, but imaginary places by bus driver on it. I am performing to the best of my ability here, obviously. This is chapter 8 called Kate.
Is Kate the bus driver?
I mean, she's being driven in something, but I don't know.
Yeah, in a bus.
Bus is maybe a stretch.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, Eris is skipping a whole elevator ride here. So she can out of bounds skip to get us into the atrium, everyone's favorite part of the game.
Best music?
Yeah. Yeah, best music, best run killing skips.
As showcased here. What the fuck? Hold on, let me try again.
What was that?
It's always great when you're in this level on a PB pace run, and then you get too nervous and then sort of overshoot it all.
Huh? Okay.
It's happened to probably everyone at some point.
Yeah, this is where you kill it to do like something really stupid, and then you do it again and you nail it 10 times.
Yeah. It's just one of those sections.
Oh.
But I guess what you've just seen Eris do is a cheeky little infinite wall climb up a certain part of the atrium. We call it chimp strats, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
thank you for the.
That
Audio.
is, funnily enough, not entirely the reason, but
No, isn't that a guy that found it called Chimp? Didn't Chimp
yeah,
find it?
Impa. Yeah, yeah.
But I
yeah, the
can't
runner,
recognize her.
it was named after her.
Her?
As far as I know, yes.
What? Okay.
Yes,
I didn't
pretty
know.
sure.
PC.
If last time I checked, anyway.
Okay. The more you know. I don't know, I've never spoken to them, so to her.
Yo!
What?
Yo.
Yo.
I have a donation.
Yo.
Yo!
Yeah. Okay, we have 25 euros from Lordmau5, who put 10 euros to the Human Revolution Glitch Showcase, so that means it's filled. And then to a bunch of other things. And he says, Happy Merry 1st of Advent Christmas time. Good luck to all the runners and cool showcases.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lord
Thank you,
Mao.
thank you.
It is the first Advent Sunday now.
It is.
Yeah. This year's flown by so quickly.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so imagine there's a bus. With a police car on either end of it. And you have a deranged, edgy rebel with an eye tattoo.
You're not doing truck bang?
No, I need people to see the bus.
Oh.
Imagine there's a bus. And the bus crashes. This is how we're saving our sister, by the way, she's in there.
And you at least show off the rat?
Oh yeah,
Epic prank on a sister, yeah.
let me show the rat. Imagine there's a rat.
Beautiful. Beautiful rat.
Yeah, if Ernest didn't hit, then you would have actually had to imagine it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game has like a meme with rats for some reason. I think it's, I don't know if it's a DICE thing, because they don't, do they do it in Battlefield? Hiding rats around? I mean, they hide far weirder shit around, but yeah.
I'm the wrong person to ask about Battlefield.
I have no clue either. I played it once back in 2012 and then not really ever again.
What's my timer at, by the way?
50 minutes.
Ah, okay.
Oh, pizdiet, maybe I do it. Wait, where's the first oh, never mind. Okay, I can do the skips here. Right, you know what? Chapter 9, first time we're here. We're going up the shore.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing.
Okay.
Let's talk about the community. The community is great. We have an amazing community. We're very friendly. You notice that especially when you go into other communities and suddenly you miss the Mirror's Edge community. So big shoutouts to everyone that helps you keep a nice place.
They're very helpful. Like,
Yeah, we're
if you
also-
ever like struggle with like a strat or something, they can always like just tell you maybe what you're doing wrong or help you out,
Yeah, that is true actually.
encourage you.
You learn
Was,
the game in stream, you'll have 5 different people telling you 6 different ways of doing a strat.
Oh,
that
yeah,
you're
yeah,
struggling
Exactly.
with.
Yeah.
And they're all
Everyone has
wrong,
their own
yeah.
little setup. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a,
Also,
there's
that
a
was
range of
another
usefulness.
usage thing
Oh yeah, the deafening.
that
Wait,
Hanky noticed.
that's the wrong
Oh
route.
yeah. Oh, the fire, of course.
That's one way of getting to that bag. You could have glided over the railing.
Yeah, I'm sure I could have.
Yeah, the one thing in this game, or like the one thing this game kind of lacks compared to other games, which, I mean, having both is kind of hard, I guess, but there's not too much like improvisation in this run, because it's all deterministic, so realistically you're doing, or trying to do the same thing every time. So there's like less adjusting on the fly, or, like not really like decision making, so to speak, which is just like, it's different. But yeah, some people like it, some people don't, some people are indifferent.
Where's November? Oh, okay, I
I was
got
too
in.
young to
Oh, well.
remember exactly how it started.
You can get the bag without getting in, and then you
Authorities
can
said the
get into
changes
the
for the greater good.
event like in a better, more favorable position. But oh
Said
well.
it was right.
Yeah, it's like slightly later on when you climb up somewhere here. But yeah, that is actually, I believe, a PC exclusive voice line.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I'm too young to remember the riots. Yeah, that one. She sounds exactly like that too. Okay, fun fact. The Italian voice actress for Faith is this actress called Asia Argento. And it was kind of a big deal that she was voice acting, because, I mean, I guess it was, because it's printed on the Italian cover of Mirror's Edge, like if you buy the game, physically. And she's the daughter of a famous movie director called Dario Argento. Some of you might know him. He makes like horror stuff. I don't really know him that much because I don't care, but she's basically like, you know, being as kind as possible. She's there because her dad is a director. Yeah, her voice acting, I think everyone in Italy remembers it as like one of the worst Italian voice acting jobs ever, especially because we are usually pretty good at voice acting, movies and TV and games. And we're one of those countries that voice acts everything, like Germany or France, so yeah, it's like really bad. She's like, I mean, she's like clearly reading kind of thing. She's like, shit, Merc, they caught me, like that kind of tone. The whole game, and it's really fun. So.
Nice.
Also, fun fact: the voice actress for Celeste or Faith, I don't remember, is one of the Thomas the Tank Engine trains also. But the English ones, that is.
It's actually close to estimate.
Yeah, we're coming to the end here.
Am I over?
Final cutscene.
Not yet.
No, you'll be alright, I think.
That's insane.
Cutting it so close though.
Can't fail the jump.
Yeah. Wow, this actually might be spot on.
I believe so, yeah.
And time.
Yay.
Oh, perfect.
Wow.
What's the time?
55.
I'm insane.
Exactly at 55. What
I
a
was going to
clutch.
suggest €1 for any minute over or under, but
Yeah. No, I'm not giving you any money.
So toxic. Just kidding.
oh yeah, Eris, who is this marathon raising money for?
We
I don't
are
know if I
raising
should.
money for the animal shelter. So every time you don't donate, you're not helping animals. I don't know what it says about you as a person.
Fair. But yeah.
So that means you're spot on the estimate. So you donate 55, right?
Sure, I can afford it. But yeah, thanks to Themeathon for having me. Themeathon for having me. I might be back one of the other days if they need more runs with a Call of Pants Modern Waifu 2, as some website described it last essay. What else is there to say? Yeah, this game is, like, obviously we don't take it that seriously at marathons anymore. And by we, I mean I, but, you know, it's a really special game, and this song gets you the MC8, by the way, so, sorry. But yeah, it's a really special game, it's super sick, it's, like, so underrated, I feel like, even though everyone's, like, you know, making retrospective videos about it without having played it for more than 20 minutes, which is a shame, but, yeah. Super cool game, super cool community. Even casually, just play it. Like, it's not long. So just, like, give it a shot. You can buy a key for, like, €1, I'm sure. You can buy, like, if you ask us, we have, like, the EXE that just breaks the RM anyway, so we can just send you the fucking game. Oh
boy,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and then... Yeah, join, please. It's great. We love new people, unless you're like super good and get a 26 in 2 weeks, then we don't like you that much, but yeah. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, thanks to the commentators, also thanks to Meteor, who I'm sure is still asleep. He was
Our favorite sleepy guy.
yeah,
Shout outs to Meteor, yeah.
shout outs to Meteor,
Yeah.
the EPS.
Wherever he is.
Yeah. The Meteor fun.
The Meteor.
The Meteor. Yeah. Thanks to Phoenix, Myths, and Vahist, some of the best players in this game, and Vahist.
Oh, you know, never mind. Okay, yeah, fine.
Coming up is Are you commenting Deus Ex with his?
Of course not.
Oh. Okay, well, coming up is Heinke, a very good friend of mine. Check him out. I hope he's next. I think he's next. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that. Shout out Speed Fam, shout out some of Besties, shout out Hackathon. Fuck 12, what else? Yeah, I don't know. I'm done, I think.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, happy
Merry
holidays,
Christmas.
happy Advent calendar thing, whatever. Yeah.
Thanks for the run.
Yeah, you're welcome. Bye.
Bye bye.